welcome back to another vlog. Oh my gosh, today is gonna be such an exciting day. We are visiting our hometown this weekend. OMG. We have not been back home to our hometown in a year. We're going back to celebrate my brother's college graduation, and then coincidentally Mother's Day is this Sunday as well. So we're just all gonna put that together and we're all gonna go and hang out and celebrate there. Can't believe for the last, my husband made a joke about it. For the last 5 months, we ain't been really doing nothing as far as like going anywhere. And so we are actually planning to go somewhere, and it feels like we're in chaos right now. Not literally, but our minds are just kind of thinking and trying to process everything that we need to do. Like I'm literally gonna tell you what I have to do. I'm about to make some pancakes. I have to debone some chicken thighs to get ready to make them for dinner. We're having tacos tonight. Clean up the kitchen, declutter, and organize / clean the pantry and the refrigerator since we'll be gone for about 6 days. I kind of want that to just be cleared out. I've got my hot water on the stove boiling because we're gonna mop this floor really good. Then I'm gonna make my way up to the Zen zone and clean the Zen zone. I'm gonna vacuum the Zen zone. I'm gonna finish up laundry. I'm gonna fold and hang up the laundry. I'm gonna pack the clothes for everybody. I'm gonna clean up the bedrooms. I'm gonna clean the bathrooms. I have to go pick up the rental car too. Then we're all going to the store later. In the midst of all that, Robert's gotta pack the equipment, get the electronics together. He's gotta edit our vlogs and our shorts to get them scheduled and ready to post for the next 2 days, since we will not be able to sit and do those things because I'm sure we'll be in the midst of family and whatnot. Oh wow, we have 2 girls to still take care of. Anyway, I love moving in this kind of fast-paced sort of environment. I've honestly never been the type to really just sit down or just kind of go with the flow. Now I am spiritually different in my life now, and my husband said the same thing, to where nothing has to be forced. And I feel that same way too, and I float a lot, but now I feel like I can float with less of the pressures and anxieties that I used to have. I'm just trying to no longer claim anxiety, and essentially this would make me feel like I am under the pressure of having to have the house clean and having to pack everything and pretty much having to just be perfect. And I've let all of that go over the course of the last 5 months, especially, to where I'm just gonna do what I can. But let's get started on breakfast because everyone has been waiting for the last hour, and I'm not gonna lie, it took me 20 minutes to record this intro. This is my 3rd take and this is the last one. So let's get started, shall we? It's almost 12 o'clock and the rental car folks have yet to reach out to me to say that they're on their way. And this is where a little bit of the anxiety begins to sprinkle in on my feelings, because cleaning and I'm like in the zone, but I'm also waiting on them to kind of let me know when they're gonna be on their way. I don't know, this is just me putting extra pressures on myself. So I'm just like in my own mind. But as I'm cleaning though, I'm like also getting a little nervous with going home. Like I have not been home in over a year. I am not the same girl that I was last year, y'all. So I'm just so curious to know how I will present myself and how my family will view me. Because if you've watched any of our convos with the Dixon episodes, you'll kind of get a gist of the type of family that I have. So these are just my thoughts right now as I clean the kitchen. All right, we are moving and grooving. I have finished cleaning the kitchen. It is 11:53. I think I started at around 10:43. The kitchen is my favorite part of the house. I am very intentional with how I clean it. So now I'm just seasoning dinner. Gonna put that in the refrigerator, make my way upstairs. Still no word from the rental company, so I'm just gonna get dressed anyways and just kind of wait on them. I think the next thing on my list is... It's just something about being the woman of the house I truly love walking as. I definitely felt the divine energy of a Proverbs 31 woman coming through me. There is never a task that's too hard or too tiring or too much on me that I cannot handle because of the strength God has poured into me. I think the importance of this is holding myself accountable, having to remind myself that my home is a reflection of me, and how I decide to show up every day transpires to my husband and my children. Maintaining the cleanliness of the home to its entirety is more than just work that needs to be done, but instead this is me just stewarding the blessings that God has given me and my family. Okay, so I just wanted to come on here and quickly check in. Hey y'all, your girl's been working, okay? Your girl has been working. I'm almost through with laundry. Husband's been holding it down on the fatherhood and the business partner side. He's been with the girls, giving me the space and the ability to just do all that I'm trying to do and trying to finish before we hit the road. He's also edited and scheduled the content that needs to go out and that needs to be. So next up on the list, and what I have on my to-do list so far, next thing I need to do is... So I wanted to come on here and share with you all how I plan and manage my household chores, because we all have them, right? I used to use a software called Notion and realized I needed to simplify my managing even more. So now I use my trusty old Notes app on my phone. I jot down all the places of the house I want clean and sort them from longest time to clean to shortest. And as a type A mom, keeping up in that way has tremendously helped me with my productivity around the house. I'm so proud of myself because I pretty much finished everything that I needed to finish today. The one thing I didn't do was clean the bathrooms, and that's because Robert said he would clean them. But we just got some great news. It's just so beautiful to see that God is really in favor of us, and he always has been. Don't get it twisted. We've been as transparent as we can be, right? We've been as open as we can be with our process for the last 111 days. Since we took this leap into entrepreneurship. It's no coincidence that a few days ago for me and Robert's mini devotion, we read out of 1 Peter chapter 5, specifically verse 6 through, specifically verse 6 through 11, where the chapter is talking about a restoration. Robert had called it that morning. He's like, we're just in the season. This just feels like our season of restoration. And it didn't dawn on me exactly like what he meant at that moment. And it wasn't until we actually read the Bible verse. This is 1 Peter chapter 5, verse 10. And after you have suffered a little while, the God of all grace, who has called you to his eternal glory in Christ, will himself restore, confirm, strengthen, and establish you. What? Me and Robert have gone through what many probably would not have even thought twice about going through in terms of trying to get to something better for not just our lives, but our kids' lives, our families' lives, and generations on after that. And I feel like we are almost to that end point. We are becoming restored. We are getting strengthened again. We have now been established as our true selves. It just feels really good right now. It just feels really good. So.
I'm so very fly, oh my, it's a little bit scary. Boys wanna marry, looking in my dairy. And you can stare, but if you touch it, I'm a berry. Pretty as a picture, sweeter than a swisher. Mad cause I'm cuter than the girl that's with you. I don't gotta talk about it, baby, you can see it. But if you won't, I'll be happy to repeat it. My name is
Y'all, here's where I'm gonna end the vlog. We just returned home from the grocery store. Made a quick dinner for our daughter Emery. Me and Robert are going to have some fried chicken wings and some french fries and a brownie on the side, and we're gonna call it a night. I still have to do my hair, didn't get to Emery's hair. I cannot believe I upkept this entire day. I can't believe I got as much as I did done. Next, we are on the road with it, so I hope you enjoyed today's vlog, and I hope that we see y'all literally tomorrow. Peace.